This is the most important resistance for Bitcoin, and on this exact video I will talk about this exact level of resistance, about the CME gap that Bitcoin is currently creating, and many more important charts that we need to discuss right now. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap up that like button back above 400 on today's update video. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And yes, once looking at the imminent short term for Bitcoin, we can straight away see we're creating that CME gap for the Bitcoin price action right now on the 30-minute time frame, or just in general over the course of the weekends. And yes, straight away we can see Bitcoin is creating a massive CME gap with currently the CME close price hanging and sitting around 28.1k. So since we're right now trading around 27.9k, I am still expecting that over the course of this Sunday we're probably going to see a little bit of a bounce towards the upside. And yes, most likely we're going to trade somewhere around 28.1 to 28.2k over the end of this exact weekend. So make sure to be paying attention towards that, because that is the most likeliest target where we are going to be aiming for. Further on, we're going to be looking for Bitcoin, of course, on that 4-hourly time frame. And on that 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see that the big level of support is 27.2k, exactly the level I've been talking about for the past period. Well, everyone on the internet flipped bearish on this level right here. I actually was the one that actually said I probably think we're going to still have a bounce from here on. And I mean, ever since we've been still creating some higher highs, and really what we want to be seeing right now here is Bitcoin break above this level of resistance right now here. So I've been diving in towards this level. You can clearly see this previously around acted as support, here acted as resistance, resistance as well, and once again it is providing resistance. So you can clearly see this level right here, that level around $28,000 approximately, is definitely the most important resistance to be breaking above of. And as soon as we can break above of this level, we will be definitely see some more bullish momentum towards the upside. And you can see it also on this chart. I think if we are then confirming the break above 28.6k, we're breaking back in towards that previous range, and that would be the confirmation for me that Bitcoin is probably going to be pushing back up to $31,000. So that is what I'm going to be aiming for. Bitcoin is actually looking very strong right here, only we've been just going sideways and not a lot of have been happening. But of course, do remember, usually on the Sunday Bitcoin starts to be moving again here, and tomorrow it's Monday, it's a new week, and Bitcoin can then start to see potentially some new volatility hitting the markets again here, where I am definitely super excited for. So yes, I do think next week is going to be a crazy week again here. I mean, if we're looking at Bitcoin, we have officially already flipped the downtrend back in towards an uptrend right now here. And actually the previous resistance from of this trend hanging and sitting around somewhere around of the $27,000 level, previously around got us rejected and now is acting as support, what is definitely a super good development. And due to that, we're already seeing a little bit of a rebound back towards the upside. But in the bigger perspective, we have already flipped this trend here back in towards an uptrend, what for me looks at least super strong right now here. And at the same time, the funding rates remain to be negative, what means that the majority of the traders are actually trading short and they're not willing to be paying a premium. And that also means that you have to be paying a premium if you actually want to be shorting this market. So be very careful with shorting Bitcoin. First of all, you have to pay a premium to open up a position. So looking at Bitcoin, we can currently see that there is not a lot of stuff happening right now here on this market really. And I mean, if we're zooming out on Bitcoin, we can currently clearly see that basically on the 1 hour time frame, Bitcoin is just going sideways here. There's not a lot of stuff happening here. I'm looking for some new trading opportunities, but I'm just waiting. I mean, for me, if we really come down towards the range low here or the critical support level, I will be potentially starting to be looking towards opening up a new trade here. But ever since we already tested the critical support more than 3 times and the top sign also more than 3 times, we could literally break towards any direction right now here. And it's super hard to exactly predict where Bitcoin is heading towards. So I'm just waiting for some more confirmations for me to be opening up that next trade here on the market. But there are definitely, of course, some good long-term trades here in the market right now here, because looking at this massive symmetrical triangle, I think we could be taking a very good trade out of this pattern right here. So if you're interested in trading, you know that currently you can claim a free $1,000 airdrop position on Bitcoin, and all you need to do here is sign up an account using that link below, deposit $100 within 7 days here, and complete KYC to claim that free $1,000 Bitcoin or XRP long or short position. You can choose it whatever you want here, but it's super valuable and it's running out in 26 days here, so make sure to be very very quick, and yeah, it's definitely one of the more valuable deposit bonuses that currently is running here in the market. But Bitcoin is creating this massive symmetrical triangle here. We're currently once again knocking on resistance, and it's expected that probably in the coming 15 to 20 days we're going to be breaking out of this pattern, and it's got an insane price target somewhere around 50,000 US dollars, what is of course absolutely epic. And I mean, we're just waiting for the downtrend to get broken, right? So you can clearly see also here we're creating that inverse head and shoulders pattern, and basically it's the same downward sloping resistance line as this massive weekly downtrend right here. So we just have to be breaking above this 95-week downtrend, and if we can do that, it would definitely mean some very bullish price action in my opinion for Bitcoin. And I mean, if you're zooming out on a bigger perspective, it can clearly see that if you're just looking at horizontal support and resistance, the big support is below is around $25,000, like we already knew, but there is still also a big gigantic level here on the top side sitting around 32,000 US dollars. And let me say this correctly, because this 32,000 US dollar level is just not such a small level. It's like the level that previously ran to the bull market, acted as massive support, and currently is acting as resistance. So already 2 times we retested it and we got rejected, but maybe the next time we are going to test it, we are potentially going to be breaking above it. And once we break above this level, guys, it will be an epic breakout, and we will be probably seeing massive volatility getting created on the market. And the MACD on the 5-day time frame is also about to be having a bullish crossover, so let's see what is going to be happening there. And also, of course, on the weekly time frame, Bitcoin is creating a massive pattern here, because yes, we are creating somewhat of a bull flag scenario right now for Bitcoin, and if we break out of it, we could be seeing price targets around 50,000 US dollars. And of course, looking at Ethereum is not much different compared to Bitcoin, since Ethereum is as well creating a massive consolidation phase right here, and once this breaks out here, we will be seeing massive volatility getting created for Ethereum. And yes, I mean, every single time we retest the support, we bounce from it, and every single time that we retest the resistance, we get rejected. So it's really a matter of time before we're going to be breaking it. But do understand that the national debt is currently sitting around 33.5 trillion US dollars. It is currently growing at the rates of an approximately $1 trillion of debt every single month, and that is absolutely insane. That's twice the market cap of Bitcoin that the US government creates as debt a month. But in the end of the day, as this continues, the US government could be defaulting, or they could be starting to be printing money, and probably it's going to be the second option, and that will be super bullish for Bitcoin. So a lot of things are currently happening. Do also know here that we are currently in stage 1 here of the stock to flow model, and that is the blue range here. That is basically the reaccumulation range here / the beginning / pre-bull market stage. So I am currently very excited. I think the next bull run we could easily hit $100,000. I mean, that would be of course an absolutely insane target if we can reach it. And of course, just like I said, this downward sloping resistance line is maybe the most important resistance line to be looking at for Bitcoin, because yes, it's going to be providing resistance on the weekly, on the 3-day, and of course on the 2-week time frame. And once we break above this level, we're going to be having some massive moves here in the market. So get ready for that. That was it for me in today's update video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys on the next one. And hopefully tomorrow is going to be a little bit more of an exciting day here, since the last few days have been very boring for Bitcoin. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.